All right, let me just say that version of Canelo would beat the shit out of Gennady Golovkin. Look, you guys know, okay? I'm a big Gennady Golovkin fan, but that version of Canelo unbeatable. If two of my sockets were broken, my jaw was broken, my teeth were out, my nose was smashed. What does it say? My brain was beaten. I was not stopping until I got knocked out or worse. I mean, look, Billy Joe Saunders in a bit of a pickle right now. So, you guys know I put out a video, him criticizing other fighters for quitting, and then he quit. There he is right there going to the wambulance. Now, look, guys, let me just get it. I'm going to get off my chest here, kind of an overall video today. Great fight, it did not disappoint. I believe Canelo is unbeatable. I know there's, David Benavidez, Beterbiev. Okay, cool. We'll get there. Look, here's what happens. Even when Gennady Golovkin, he beats one guy and they go, yeah, but what about the other guy? And then he beats that guy. Oh, yeah, what about the other guy? Like, shut up, go home, get a job, right? These guys, I mean, so many internet trolls out there. But I thought it was a great fight. But here's the controversial part right here. I don't feel bad for Billy Joe Saunders. He talked about hitting women, made jokes about it. Paid the homeless girl to go punch another guy. Right here, I'd rather go out on my shield with my pull stop than take a knee. Yeah, talking about Daniel Dubious or whatever the hell his name is. With the exact same eye injury. But look, again, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for him. These guys are fighters. It is the hurt business, the hurt game, and it is what it is. Multiple fractures. I think Eddie Hearn said 3-4 fractures. Okay, now, whatever. Like I said, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but I do not feel sorry for this guy. Sometimes when you talk too much shit, your face will get broken, right? It is what it is. It is the world of boxing, but there's so many like softies out there going, hey, he's hurt, bro. I'm like, I don't care. Maybe this will shut his big mouth up, okay? Number one. Number two. Again, Canelo, everyone's saying he has one defeat on his record. No. He has two, possibly three. Gennady Golovkin won, okay, the original fight. Golovkin clearly beat Canelo. And of course, Mayweather, okay, put on a clinic. We all know that. And the Gennady Golovkin rematch, it could have been a draw. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm okay with a draw. But Canelo, looked unstoppable. And let me say one thing, too. Canelo, I felt like he could have turned it on at any point. I had it 5-3. He got stopped in round 8. Of course, you're going to give him round 8. Round 1, Canelo, that was a feel-out round. Canelo is famous for that. Go watch Canelo's last, 3 or 4 fights. He doesn't do a whole lot in round 1. He gets better in the mid rounds and he kind of fades in the later rounds and all of that. Okay, so, a lot of people are saying, they had him up, on the cards and everything. I'm like, what fight did you watch? I mean, did you watch this at 240p? I watched it last night twice. And I bought DAZN, which, by the way, I said I would never pay for DAZN again, but I did, okay? But they got my $21.92 with tax, okay? They tell you $19.99, but it's like $22 after tax. But it was worth it. It was a good fight. I'll cancel it at the end of the month, whatever. But the fight, I thought, Billy Joe Saunders, he looked good. But again, I felt like Canelo could have just boom, ended them at any given moment, okay? It's like a cat and a mouse in there. And I will say, okay, I gotta say, Billy Joe Saunders looked a little bit clumsy in there. I get it. Maybe there's a little bit of ring rust, the whole, pandemic thing. Okay, he was out of the ring for a while. Cool, I understand. But again, he was talking that big boy shit, right? So it's the hurt business. I don't feel bad that he got his face broken. I really don't. I don't want to see any fighter get hurt. But there's a handful, if I'm being honest, I don't mind it. And Billy Joe Saunders, well, he's one of those, okay? Again, making fun or joking around about, women getting hit, and here's how you hit your wife. Remember he got, suspended from, the British Board of Boxing or whatever the hell it is over there. And shout out UK, by the way. A lot of people in UK are mad at me right now on my Facebook group, but, it is what it is. Because, again, you're not going to get any sympathy from old counterpunch boxing. It's not going to happen. Like I said, talk shit, you get your face broke. It is what it is, okay? Stop being a crybaby. I mean, these guys are up at 3 in the morning defending Billy Joe Saunders, defending his honor. It's crazy, all over social media. But, again, I thought he looked a little bit clumsy. Again, like I told you guys in my prediction video, round 9. And you could tell Canelo knew exactly, what he wanted to do and when he wanted to do it, and he did it. And that's the thing. That's what made it a great fight, is I could see it from like round 2, round 3, round 4. I was like, Canelo can turn up the gas and end it at any time. You could tell Billy Joe, his punches were not hurting Canelo whatsoever. People are saying, oh, he won with the jab. Billy Joe won with the what? What are you talking about? Just take the L, bro. Take the frickin' L. So I don't know, guys. I don't want to babble too much. Again, I had 5 rounds Canelo, 3 to Billy Joe Saunders, and of course, round 1 was that feel-out round, and I think the judges did a pretty good job, surprisingly. But there was one round, I believe it was like round 6, where I felt Billy Joe won, and the judges gave it to Canelo. So that was really the only discrepancy that I saw. I mean, you guys tell me in the comment section, if I'm missing something. So it is what it is. Talk shit, get your face broke, and go back home.